What is going on, YouTube? I'm level 100 Agron. This is Darksouls, and welcome. So, I've been stockpiling these up for about 2 days, and I've been talking about dropping some PvP for the last month or so. I don't know. So whenever Darksouls Prepare to Die dropped, I've been talking about doing it. Which, this is not Prepare to Die. This is just straight up console. And the reason for that is, simply put, every time I try to record with Fraps, because I was doing it in the forest, and it would disconnect, or it would freeze up and lock up, and then I'd have to log out of my computer altogether to get Steam to let me log in and play again. So, yeah, I can play a regular, but I can't record right now, and I'm gonna try and fix that sometime soon so that I can record some Prepare to Die edition, because I have a fucking PvP build. I've got a PvP build all set up and everything, and that is why I fucking love Avelynn. They miss. They are fucked. Unfortunately, the damage off of it scales down after each arrow hits, which kind of sucks, but still pretty dope. As you can probably tell, this is a compilation of PvP matches I got. I don't know what this guy was doing. I think he was trying to run back or something. I don't know. He did try to Dragon Head glitch me prior, so I didn't feel too bad about it. But sheesh, that was me doing my drum roll. The build I'm rocking is Dex Intellect. The impressive thing about it, or at least I think it's impressive if somebody told me this, was for the longest time it only rocked 20 Dex, or 20 Intellect, or not 20 Intellect. I'm getting things confused here. It rocked 20 Vitality and 25 Endurance, I think. Which, if you play Dark Souls frequently or know anything about Dark Souls, you know that that is not a lot. The reason for that was I didn't realize that you could invade. If this guy was doing something kind of clever, I mean, I'm pretty sure he hits me with it and almost kills me, but he would camouflage and then do a crystal soul spear or whatever, I don't know the name of it, which is pretty clever because it breaks your lock on, I think. But yeah, the build, 20 intellect, or 20 vitality, 20 stamina. Reason for that was I didn't realize it was a soul cap, or an unspoken soul cap. And I thought that, like, you couldn't invade higher than your level, so you could only invade lower. Running into people online with, I had like 800 hit points. You're dead in like one backstab. Assuming they're using like a heavy weapon or a medium weapon. Pains and teeth. This guy was a fucker. He kept trying to miracle spam me, tranquil walk appease me, fish for backstabs. I'm not a douche when I play Dark Souls. I bow. I'm pretty respectable. I know the social norms, so to say, for Dark Souls. This is just like simply trying to fish for a backstab to finish off the match. You lost anyway, so that was pretty funny. I definitely was annoyed with the fact that he even went out of his way to try and do that. It was definitely not in his favor. Yeah. the whole build, me turning the tides on him, was to it was based off of he's a fairly popular Dark Souls PvPer in the Dark Souls community. His name's Evolutions or Snexy, whatever. I don't. He's a PSN player. He was really big into Demon Souls. Probably still is. Really big into Dark Souls. Probably still is. Haven't seen his stuff in a long time. I just know that the reason I wanted to make this build was because of his super sick video. It was just called Dark Souls PvP Avelynn. And I'm not normally one for techno or dubstep, but he just had it all sync up really well with the the matches and the video, and it just flowed really well and it sounded really good. And I would come home from school when I went to regular school, and I played Dark Souls like every day my last year of school, and I would come home and I would watch that video and get super pumped to play some PvP, and then I'd jump on in PvP. But yeah, so that's where I got the idea for this whole build. There's no shield. It's, you only get a roll. And actually I'm going to transition into the 25% armor or carry weight roll, because I just don't like how the flip animation looks anymore. I think it's just really annoying looking. Yeah. So, the stats on the build are, as it stands right now, 30 vitality. I'm shooting for 19 attunement. I only have like 16 right now. 35 endurance, maybe even higher. I don't know yet. 40 dex, because I'm pretty sure that's when it stops scaling with your weapons. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me. 40 intellect, and everything else is default. I'm pretty sure this is off of the bandit starting character as well. And my character is in his final PvP zone, so if anybody wants to be a total sunbro and jelly cooperate with me for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, give me like 2 Ring of Favors, some Demon Titanite, you know, just some small stuff that could help me out so that I can use the, can't think of the name, it's the katana you can make with Quilag's soul. Just some small stuff, some humanity, just some small PvP donations would be totally dope, and I'd appreciate it a ton. If you do, send me a friend request on Xbox and just leave a little text message underneath it, and that would be really awesome. I'd really appreciate it. I will PvP with my other characters. I have like 6 or 7, so yeah, you can expect to see them in probably a future video or 2. The other ones are mostly strength faith. I did 2 strength faith builds that they're 2 completely different focuses, but there's still 2 of them. I'm also working on a prototype strength intellect build that's kind of neat. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it yet. It's on New Game Plus. It's like level 119, so it's coming along well. But he's not gonna be ready for a little while. He needs to do like 2 more New Game Pluses with. Oh, I don't know. I'm probably gonna. He's going to be Power Within, I think. I want to try and do like one-shots with him and use like Crystal Magic Weapon, Power Within, and like a Demon Great Axe or something. That'd be really cool. This was really cool too. This guy invaded me previously, I think, and we had a good fight. And then, oh no, it's not this one. It's the one after this. This one was kind of annoying because she just kept treading on the outskirts of my range, because I don't like just rolling the whole time. I like to actually confront my enemy, and she just kept rolling, fishing for... I don't know if she was fishing for backstabs or not, because she really did not throw out any swings at all. But, you know, I'm not going to jump to conclusions. The nice thing about Undeadburg is, it's actually pretty, enjoyable to PvP here. Aside from the, like, 5 enemies I have to kill every time I die, assuming I die, there's a lot of people that follow the, Dark Souls social etiquette, which is really rare because I PvP killing for a long time, and I would do forest PvP, and obviously if you PvP in the forest, you cannot expect, a whole lot of social etiquette there. I know before this caught me off guard, I thought that was so awesome because nobody uses crossbows. I thought this was totally original because the whole focus of this build is no shield, and I just have a badass ranged weapon that triple fires arrows, and yeah, so that totally caught me off guard, and I almost died, and I was really panicky here because I was like, oh god, if she hits me with that crossbow one more time, I'm gonna totally die, and I really need the souls so that I can hit my PvP cap, and I cap an ass in her. I cap an ass. I don't bust a cap, I cap an ass. Son. Yeah, so anyway, I walked off the edge after I killed her, by the way. This guy is really good. He uses an annoying build though. That S-stock hits like 3 times if he does the running, the wall running forward, R1, or right bumper, whatever you want to call it, and it does a fuck ton of damage, a metric fuck ton. Yeah, we trade there, and it's really sad because I actually don't get my souls for this kill. My souls did not go through, and he got the souls, so yeah. But I get him like twice in the video, which is awesome. I was happy about that because that's just more towards my level. After I complete getting my souls, I'm gonna run through to the Duke's Archive and get more crystal magic weapon charges so I can use the tin crystallization catalyst. Which, by the way, the Baldur swag sword has an insane dead angle swing if you do the forward running RP, which is really sick. It messes shit up. It literally just hits around that guy's great shield. I can do some more Dark Souls PvP videos if people would like, and I would love to because Dark Souls was one of my favorite games for the longest time, and it still is, just it's being outshined right now by some other more up-to-date titles, so I'll definitely have to come back to it. I can do some funny PvP with my friend Kyle Ashmore, if you've seen my first ever PvP video where we were in the forest. I had this idea where I joined him as a phantom, and he dresses up like Shiva of the Forest Covenant, and he stands where Shiva of the Forest Covenant usually is, and I transform into a tree, and then he puts an item on the ledge behind him, and I use the Dragon Slayer's great bow to knock them off the ledge, and I had a couple clips from it, from when I used my Dazzle before I got my HD PVR, and it was really funny. Some really funny laughs from it, but we also got invaded by some hacker, and we accidentally killed him, which was pretty funny. But yeah. Fun fact, if you roll into people who have no poise with Armor of Thorns, you have a chance to stun them, which is pretty awesome. I died right after that match because he summoned another spirit. The other one was much better than me. Sucks, but oh well. I end up leveling like a total of 5-6 times in the game, which is pretty awesome. I'm also thinking about doing a road to level 9999, if that's even possible, from just PvPing. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, though. video's coming to an end. I'm a level 100 Dagron, and peace out, Girl Scout.